T-shirt on. Never felt so beautiful. Maybe I didn't know. Now that I'm with you. You got the denim jacket on too? Doesn't she do that? The denim?
I don't know. She's got big tits.
Yeah. Take a note.
Yeah, I gotta get the titties done.
Welcome to Soft Launch, episode 52.
Woo! We're a deck of cards.
Yeah, we're a deck of cards. Pick us up, go fucking fish.
Yeah.
Episode 52, what it do? I'm JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And we're here, Soft Launch Podcast, episode 52. We're here. We're ready to record. It's Monday night. It's late.
It is late.
You know, you guys are getting...
yeah, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, well, fucking fix your fucking toot.
No, I'm
you
fine.
fucking toot. And we're here. We know that you guys beg us. You get on your little knees and you fucking look up at us and your eyes are tearing.
Yeah, and you beg daddy to do it.
You beg us. Your hands are behind your back. You're panting. You're gasping. You're like... Please, more soft launch. And here we are fucking shoving it down your little throat. Episode 52. We're feeling good.
Somebody's actually frustrated.
Yeah. You can tell
you can tell someone's neck has been working so good.
Yeah, 100%. You can also tell that Samantha took one extra day off from going in the office last week. I haven't been able to watch the porns I usually do. So I've just been having my fantasies in my head. And speaking of head, I can't get any because you're a broken person, which takes us to our first segment, perfectly timed.
Yes,
one thing about we, baby. What you got this week?
So one thing about me is I had to take off last month. We recorded on Monday last Monday, so I was off that day.
Yeah.
I could not go to work.
Couldn't.
Tuesday, I went to go to work, and my boss was like, "You need to go home."
Yeah.
And so then I was home, and then I had Juneteenth off.
Yeah.
And I was on the mend.
Yeah.
I was feeling so much better.
You were on the up.
Friday, I was feeling amazing. Saturday, we wake up. I'm scrolling through my phone a little bit. And how dare I, at 36, think that I could stretch?
Yeah, shots fired at your shoulder blades.
Yeah, I just stretched. My neck clicked, and there it was again. I couldn't move.
Yeah, couldn't move. Her neck clicked, but if you would have asked me, I thought I heard this sound. Fuck my fucking shoulder. It's hurting again. I can't believe this. It was so good and now it's bad.
All right, enough. No, yeah, that was because I was
really how it was.
It happened, and I literally got up like the Undertaker because I was laying on my back, and I just got up, and I was like, oh no, and literally I was in so much pain, and then I was just in excruciating pain. I had 2 shows on Saturday, and I was like, oh my God, I had to host both, and hosting takes a lot out of you. Yeah. So I get to the first show, I'm just like, this is a nightmare. I just can't wait to get the next one and just get it over and done with. It went fine the first show. The guy was like, who was running the show, was like, don't worry, you can do time in between. I'm like, I'd rather die, okay?
Don't worry, you can do time in between. Hey, don't worry, I fucking won't.
Yeah, I was like, I can. It's impossible. Yeah. So then I was like, the last comic's up. And I go to my phone because I'm like, okay, I have anxiety, so I have to check a message 17 times to make sure that it's the right time that I thought the show was at, the next show. So I go to my DMs to check for the 10th time, and I see the guy. As soon as I'm checking, the guy's writing a message, and he's like, "Hey, unfortunately, the show's canceled." And I was like, "Damn it!
Yeah.
God damn it!
Fuck, damn it! Fuck!
What am I gonna do now?
Fucking stink!"
So I got to come home and relax my neck. I feel amazing today.
That's great, baby. I'm glad to hear that. Honestly, that's a really good thing. And now that your neck is feeling better, you can suck my fucking dick. Please do so expeditiously. I've been a good man, Savannah. I deserve it. Jesus Christ. I can only be so patient for so long.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, baby.
No, it's fine. Yeah, but I was in pain, and now every time I stretch, I haven't gotten a full stretch in since Saturday. I'm dying every time I yawn. You want to like kind of push it out.
I know,
and I don't want to because I'm like, I'm gonna be in so much pain. I need this to like fully. I need to get back to normal till I can stretch. Yeah, I can't fully turn my head this way, but I'm not in. Like, I don't feel any pain right now.
That's great, honestly, because you've been in resting pain, and it's Samantha in pain is a person that you feel for her.
Yeah, I know
really
that was the worst pain.
Yeah.
Like it brought me to tears when it happened.
And and shout out to you because when we're out and about and running around, you're doing a great job. But behind closed doors, if Samantha's in pain, she's falling apart, and it is courageous how much she won't even try to hide it.
Oh yeah.
She won't even try to. She won't even try to act like she's like it's not as bad as it is. Like that's such a thing that's ingrained in me to act like things aren't as bad as they actually are.
Yeah.
I want to die, baby. I think I'm gonna cry. Every 2 seconds, which I get it because like you're in pain, but it's just funny because like you're like fully like the same criticisms that not criticisms, but like when I get nervous when you feel a negative emotion, I'm like, yo, I don't know if she's ever gonna get over it. That's how you let your physical pain be. Oh my God, I'm never gonna be the same as I was, and I don't think you love me anymore. And
that's not what I'm not saying.
No, but you're thinking it.
Yeah, definitely thought it a couple times.
Yeah, 100%.
No, the thing is that I'm wearing such a mask when I'm outside.
Yeah.
That I couldn't be bothered to fake it when I'm home.
No, can't.
I mean, the minute I walk out the door, I've a smile on your face.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, please. What do you need me to do? And then when I'm home, then I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I can really feel how I really want to feel.
Yeah.
I almost told when I got food delivered on Saturday. When I got home, I almost told the delivery guy about it.
No way.
No.
That'd have been hilarious.
No, he was like, how are you? Like, he was a really nice guy. And I was like, I've been better.
Yeah.
Came on my fucking neck. I'm just telling you, God.
That's his worst fucking nightmare.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't get tipped enough to deal with that. But yeah, you've been going through the ringer. And I think your health problems are contagious because even though my shoulders are fine and my spine is aligned, I fucking have a shamble of my own. And one thing about me, I have the ear canals of a 2-month-old boy. They're so fucking narrow.
Yeah.
And whatever. I don't even know.
Your ear's tight.
Yeah, my ear's fucking tight.
Yeah.
My ear's
tight
fucking
ear
tight. Yeah,
hole.
I got a tight little ear hole. And you know what? I'm not even going to press the button. You guys know what button I want to press. But it's fucking so ridiculous. If I move my head too much, if I go like this too much, like my ear gets clogged. And I'm prone to ear cloggages. I get a lot of wax buildup.
Yeah.
And this week it's irreversible.
Yeah.
And every time I put the peroxide or the drops in and I fucking tilt my head, a bunch of yellow shit comes out, which is good, but there's still something left that's blocking my ear and I don't have insurance. So the next time you guys see me, I'm going to be able to hear you, but I'm going to be about $600 fucking poorer.
Yeah, and that's being generous. I think you'd be about $1,200.
You think so? Probably, dude.
I just feel like they charge so much.
I know.
We had to get Monroe.
Everybody in this house
has
shambles,
been sick.
bro.
Maybe my mom is right. Maybe the stuff we use is killing us.
Yeah.
No. We brought Monroe. Monroe is sick again, and Monroe unfortunately has kidney disease. Is what it is.
It's just what
not
it
ready
is.
to talk about it.
Yeah.
But we had to get her back on antibiotics. And he picked it up because I couldn't move. I was immobile.
Yeah.
And so he had to come back. And then I looked at the receipt. I'm like, $188 for antibiotics.
We could have just fed the bitch cranberry juice. Bro.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
got
like,
a UTI.
I was about to go to the doctor. I'm like, I have a UTI. Give me a prescription, and I would have paid for it through my insurance and
You're
given
not
it
gonna
to
have
Monroe.
to because we have fucking Monroe's dosage. You just wait until.
Yeah.
That's why. So now
I'm
you
gonna
know.
stop peeing after I have sex just to get used to this.
Yeah, just let my fucking seed sprout inside you a little bit.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody in the house has gone through their own health battle. It's been a fucking trying, tribulating week. It's been tumultuous, but we're here, we're persevering. And honestly, despite not feeling my best, I'm excited to be here and I'm excited to do this
me
episode.
too. I'm always excited.
I feel like Mondays, sometimes you get the Monday blues, right? Or
it's the Sunday scaries,
blues?
but Monday
blues, I think is a thing.
I don't know if it is, but it is to me.
Yeah. Well,
it's real to me.
The motherfucking Mondays, the manummanums.
I got a case of the Mondays.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's my favorit thing to put in an email.
Oh yeah,
when I'm being like corporate funny.
Yeah.
Like if I get something wrong, like I must have a case of the Mondays. Is that today?
Do you have any others that you like that you love?
Not that I can think of in the moment, but I have so many. I'm so absolutely not who I really am at work. It's insane.
Yeah. You're good at it. I told you. I be listening to Samantha on them Zoom calls. Every time she does those that corporate voice laugh, my dick goes down. I hate it.
Yeah.
Whole different bitch, and this bitch is not hot.
Literally.
Yeah.
Did you hear me today?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mountain Creek. Oh my God, me too. I used to go there too.
Yeah, you sound like Cab Washington, dude. And it's just what it is. We've had a tough week with health. Monroe's not feeling her best, but if you guys want her to feel better, go to www.patreon.com/soft launch. $5 a month. The money's gonna go directly to Monroe's kidneys.
Yeah.
And she's got kidney disease. She's gonna be okay, but we're just gonna have to do our best to take care of the baby.
Yes.
And $5 a month goes a long way. And what a surprise for you guys. It's not like you're just giving us money. You're getting plenty of bonus content, bonus episodes. Our live show. We're gonna do a bonus episode about House of the Dragon today.
Yeah.
We're very excited to talk about it, and we won't fucking say a word here because you don't deserve it until you get behind the Patreon, become a super softy for $5 a month. Yes, and that's just one thing about me. The health has been rough, but it was a great Monday. I felt very productive. I wrote a lot.
Yes,
I felt great about writing. I've been putting off writing for my entire comedy career.
Yeah.
And we all write jokes, but there's a difference between
writing them and thinking them.
Writing them and thinking them and jotting a couple things down versus like laying a whole joke out.
Yep.
Spending time with a premise and making it go from here to here, stopping being like, this part needs a joke. How can I make this funny? That's a different process.
Like combing through your set.
That's a different process than just like coming up with things back to back that are funny that work.
Yeah. Ooh,
so I'm like 4 or 5 years heavy in, and it's like, all right, now I like feel like I really need to try, like, not that I need to, because you always need to, everybody needs to, but like I have the capacity to like try harder at each and every fucking part of my joke. And I spent like 2 hours on the computer, 3 hours at a table, and I feel great. I got a joke out. It fucking bombed.
Yeah.
But I feel happy about it.
But at least you did it. Yeah,
and And I know it's going to be something. And, I just feel like we're turning a new chapter in our lives creatively. And
there is a full moon.
We're practicing gratitude and we're manifesting abundance. And I'm just super grateful for all of the opportunities that are coming our way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what it is. You know who we are. You know how we get. The Softies are in a good mood. Our bodies aren't shambles, but our minds are fruitful endeavors, bringing us bacon, vegan bacon, and bread and good things to come.
Yeah. I do feel like in the last week, I've felt more like excited about whatever we're doing. Like we had to do a self-tape for something, and that was so much fun. And it just like reinvigorated me. Like even I like for you, like I was excited for you, but like I was excited for me, but like we were walking the dog and I was like, oh, you're so fucking funny. Like I was like thinking about your video because I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited about like what's to come. And then I did like today I did a video for our friend Luis who works for a company, and so we do videos for him. And like although I absolutely it's not like my jam. Like my thing is not really talk about serious things. I was still like, this is awesome. This is what I want to do forever. Yeah. And I feel like once every 6 weeks now, we get something really cool that we're able to do either apart or together. We're like, yo, this is closer to what it feels like. Exactly.
This is closer to what we want to be doing.
It's so much fun. I've been feeling so fun. I've been feeling super like excited about everything and I'm hyped for us. Me too. So when you see us, fucking encourage us to keep putting stuff out and making content. I posted 2 stand-up clips since you guys last saw me, and both of them stunk it up, but I'm okay. Yeah. I'm doing fine. You weren't in the moment, but you are today. I'm doing better, and I'm trying to lessen this chokehold on how well my things are received on the internet goes, and loosening that grip, it frees me up to create more, and I'm excited about that. And also, I know I make a lot of Patreon promises. I haven't kept them all. Here's a promise. I'm going to put up my complex audition tape. I don't care. I'm going to put that up on the Patreon. www.patreon.com/softlaunch. It's about 5 minutes. It's very funny. I feel proud of it. I'm going to let you guys see it. My hair looks a mess, but there's dandruff everywhere, but the jokes are great, and I feel very happy, and you guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be on the Patreon after when you hear this. By the time you hear this, it will be up on the Patreon. Yeah, I don't know if mine will be up there. Well, if we get 10 comments, Samantha will put her complex video, her complex audition tape will be on the Patreon. Just 10 comments. That's all you guys need. 10 comments. 10 comments on the Patreon. 10 comments on this episode. Why would anybody do that if they're not? Well, then, they have to sign up. Well, I'm just trying to engagement for them, baby. We gotta fucking cheat, hack, do whatever we gotta do. Yeah. So drop those comments. We're gonna put our audition tapes in the Patreon. Go check those out. But that's our week. One thing about us, we're feeling great. We're happy. We're inspired, and we're just itching to keep giving you content. Yeah. With that being said, we're gonna give you a whole nother segment that we've taken a little bit of break from, but a lot of fun stuff has happened in the news media cycle that we want to talk about. And we're gonna talk about it in this segment called Aight So Boom. And the big thing that we want to talk about, and shout out to Maria Maverick. Oh shit!
I don't know if I should do it now, but I want to shout out our listener that I saw this weekend.
Oh my God, Mississippi.
Yes. Okay. So
Mississippi Melvin.
Yes, Mississippi Melvin. Shout out to Mississippi Melvin. He's a good kid. Shout out to Mississippi Melvin and Mrs. Mississippi Melvin.
Yes.
His wife, who they are. He's a Southern guy. He lives below the Mason-Dixon. He's a Mississippi kid. Make no mistake. Black king, white wife. It's just how it's got to be. It's the only way I could have ever imagined it.
That's
His
not how
name
I
is
pictured it.
Melvin. It's just what do you expect from the kid? You set him up for what he's living right now.
Melvin, you fucking dirty
Melvin, Mel, you fucking sneaky son of a bitch. I fucking love you. I say that because on Saturday I was running around shows. I was doing a spot at the Grizzly Pear. And as I got off stage for about like a 25-person crowd, they were small, especially for Friday. You expect more. But, you know, what are you going to do? I saw it was a light crowd, and I just tried all new stuff, and I felt very excited about it. As I was coming out, I was getting ready to go to my next spot, and I was stopped by a very handsome gentleman. He called me out by name, said JC Mendoza. I was like, what's up? And he was like, oh, I watch the podcast all the time in the car. My name is Melvin. And then he goes to his wife. He's like, baby, this is the podcast I'm always listening to. And then he told us that he had to check his YouTube settings because he thought that the 10x fast forward sign was on, because that's how fast we were talking. And then he realized that's just how New Yorkers talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Melvin, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. We're not talking fast, you're just listening slow.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. You fucking southern son of a bitch. Don't ever disrespect the softies and our speed of speech.
Yeah, but with that being said, I am working on it.
Yeah, no, we definitely...
I do need to pace myself because there are so many clips we do.
Oh, my God.
That I don't know what I'm saying. I say half words.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Yeah. It's horrendous.
Yeah,
I'm better on stage.
Yes.
But I'm horrendous in this podcast.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, you think it's tough for you to listen. Imagine what a fucking nightmare it is to edit those clips.
Yeah, I remember because I used to do it.
Yeah, like fucking a year ago. Calm the fuck down.
But I have a job and you don't.
Yeah, and
yeah, make me some food. I'm fucking hungry. I brought home the bacon.
No.
Feel it in my pussy. Oh.
Yes, we're good. We're here. We're having a good time. We're drinking the lilies, man. The lilies are back. We're back to our blood orange best. Yes. And honestly, today more than any other day, with the week that we've had, as soon as we popped this open, took a sip, it was an immediate day changer.
Oh my God!
Like, I was feeling excited to do this episode, and now I feel like every decision that I've made all day has been justified.
Yeah.
It's like when you have a long, hard day and you want to crack a brew, but you don't want your liver to work too bad, and you feel like you've been drinking a little bit too much lately, and it's just making your partner judge you because it's like, hey, you're drinking a lot, but you're also not working during the day. Maybe you should slow the fuck down. But when you crack open a lily, you don't have that problem.
Yeah.
No job, no problem.
Yeah,
it's just what it is.
no.
Lily motherfucking...
Liliana.
We're here. We're having a good time. Shout out to what I say all that to say. Shout out to Melvin. Thank you so much for listening, man. And Melvin was the perfect example of what to do when you see us out in public. Tell us that you love us. Yeah. Tell us that you listen to us, and then let us go on our way. And but Melvin, I will say, if you're listening to this, I told you to message me, bro. I told you to DM me, and you didn't do it. I feel like a broad.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You got ghosted.
I got ghosted. He did. He made me feel special.
Yeah,
we did a little handshake.
Yeah.
I snapped after. He snapped after. I was like, Melly, we're fucking friends. Smelly Melly.
He said he listens to the podcast. He means he watched the clips.
Yeah, that's all it is. But he's a good guy. He said congrats on our 50th.
Oh,
he's
so
really
he does
sweet,
really.
Man. Really sweet dude. So shout out to Melvin. If you're listening to this, drop a comment. You're the super softie of the week. We love you. Thank you so much. And that's going to bring us right back to the segment we meant to start. Yeah. And I'm just going to say the intro one more time so I know where to put the graphic.
Yeah.
So boom. A lot of stuff been going on in the media. Yes. And the day after we put out and recorded episode 51, like literally maybe right after we got done recording, the news broke that
Justin Timberlake was arrested in the Hamptons for driving under the influence.
Driving under the influence. JT just had a fucking rough one.
Yeah, not a good one.
Yeah, and if that wasn't bad enough, his bugshot's a meme.
It is.
And it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It looks like he's in like the Mirrors video.
Yeah.
He looks, I'm like, wow, of course in the Hamptons they retouched that photo.
Yeah.
The brightness,
You think so? You think at the Hamptons they have a Photoshop person?
A real Photoshopper at the back? Yeah, they had a ring light.
He looked great.
Yeah, Justin took a picture looking like he did a candid. Justin Timberlake was saying peas and carrots.
He gave a fake candid for his motherfucking mugshot. He blue steeled it.
Yeah. It's crazy. His eyes have never looked bluer though. Yeah. He got arrested, which honestly I'm surprised. This is his first.
That's the first. I mean, but honestly, the first Justin Timberlake scandal I ever remember was, the pictures of him with his hand on that girl's thigh. Because before that, he was pretty cookie cutter. I mean, you got the Britney Spears stuff, which was, I think, is more like media. Not media.
The Britney Spears stuff is more social media. Mm-hmm. But the first thing you heard about Justin Timberlake was Janet Jackson. Yeah, I was like, what did you missed? That was like 15 years later.
I was too young to appreciate that titty, man.
Oh my God, did I ever tell you?
We talked about this.
We did? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. I went for chicken Alfredo. I got some Alfredo sauce in the kitchen. I missed the titty.
I know.
But yeah, so that happened. I'm like, this motherfucker's a child star and this is his first DUI.
Yeah, well done.
Like, everyone's shitting on him. I'm like, I think he deserves a round of applause.
Yeah, because he's what? He's got to be mid-40s, no?
Mid-40s. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, that's it. I'm like, how?
Before a DUI, like, everybody else got their DUI done out the way in their 20s,
Yeah.
I remember Bieber had his shit already.
Yeah.
Motherfucking, yeah. JT's goated for that. But, rough weekend. He got the DUI. The mugshot went viral. Yeah. Then the report dropped of what was in his blood, and it was like,
well, that's not real.
It was like alcohol, fucking poppers, and Truvada. I was like, JT, what type of time is you on?
My favorite is that came from a
pop crave.
Poo crave. It was a fake account. Oh
my God.
And so I guess Justin's people went after him. They deleted their whole thing.
So funny.
Because it went so viral and people were so dumb that they thought it was real.
Well, they're not that dumb.
Did you really think it was real?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You understand?
I saw that. I was like, damn, this motherfucker must have had himself a time.
They don't test you for what medications you're on.
I thought it just popped up. I thought that's how homophobic the medical industry was.
No, they're not checking for that.
Just in case, I know he got a DUI, but he's also guilty of homosexuality.
Yeah, no, I think maybe poppers, but I don't know if that's in your I don't think so.
I don't think so. I've never heard it. No. Well, to be completely,
they're gonna check. They'll check you for like opiates. So like if you're on like Oxy or something, like they'll check you for like a painkiller thing like that.
Yeah.
But they're not checking you for what like preventative medication you're taking. And people ran with it anyway. But it's very funny. That went super viral.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was like the big thing for me. I was like, oh shit.
People are so excited for his takedown.
Yo.
And I'm like, I love that. No matter how progressive we get. It's like let's say he's gay. I'm like, guys, something else.
Well, that's how you know Justin Timberlake's still popping in the black community, because once if the black community is throwing homosexual allegations at you, you are popular.
Yeah.
Because that's the tip of greatness.
Well, yeah, that was like all the stuff with Diddy.
Diddy like, got those allegations. R. Kelly got the gay allegations. He
sex trafficked people, and they're like, oh my God, and then they're like, yeah, and he is known for being gay, and they were like, whoa.
Yeah, same Meek Mill. Will Smith.
That's when I'm reading that stuff, I'm like, who cares? Of course they are.
Oh, baby.
Who cares?
Well, I mean, it's a different community, different.
No, I know, but it's just like whatever. The Justin Timberlake thing. I'm like, guys, it's so ridiculous. They're trying to take him down, and then he started his tour.
Yeah.
And then did you see the video from his tour?
He looked hot.
He has it's like because he has no pupil.
Yeah.
It was insane, which I thought coke is supposed to make your pupils bigger.
Yeah.
But it looked like he had no pupil at all.
Those are the poppers, babes. Poppers, they close your pupil, open your asshole. Justin Timberlake doesn't even take poppers. He takes dirty pops.
You understand?
That's a good one,
That
right?
was a really good one.
I feel good about that one, dude.
That's so funny.
Yeah, what a fucking... That shit is so funny. I can't explain. Like, I felt... That's the first... Like... There's a thing in sports Twitter called getting ball sacked.
Yeah.
Which is there's a Twitter account called Ball Sack Sports that only tweets fake things.
Yeah, like the Onion.
But yeah, exactly. But it's verified, and like it always uses a picture of somebody's account. So like anytime somebody posts something from Butt Crack, you're like, or Ball Sack, excuse me, from Ball Sack,
from Butt Crack.
Sorry, thinking about poppers. And Justin Timberlake, JT, more like just the tip in my asshole, poppers. Just wanted to.
You understand?
And then we're being silly. We're having a good time. But when one of our friends post that in the group chat, they're like, "Oh, you got ball sacked," because they're like, "Yo, look what's going on."
Yeah.
Fucking Jalen Brunson's getting traded, and then you look at fucking ball sacked. That's what I got. I got poo craved.
Yeah, you got poo craved.
Yeah.
But yeah, Justin but he did his tour, and still packed out show. No one cares. All of the social media stuff is not real.
They tried to bury him, but that would be huge for him if he could get the gays back. Like, because I know gay people, I'm sure they don't hate Justin Timberlake, but if he would came out doing poppers and Truvada, fully entrenched in the to become an LGBTQ icon.
He doesn't make music. I don't know. I mean,
he doesn't make music for them, but I'm sure if he was gay, they would take it.
Of course.
Because I don't think does Sam Smith make music for the gays?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't listen to Sam Smith.
Yeah.
But I think he's more into dance now. Like
Yeah.
dance. I feel like the last things I've heard of him, they were.
He's also in some crazy fucking outfits.
Is he? I literally don't see anything of Sam Smith.
There's a picture. I'll put it up here, but it's like a wide top, like pencil waist, and then like a wide bottom again. It's
like a
crazy thing.
Bridgerton outfit?
It's something wild, dude. It's some wild shit. But yeah, they tried to bury JT and they only made him stronger.
Yeah. But
And-
that happened.
yeah,
that was
but
very funny.
No matter what, we are still the only two people that like that album that he just came out
We
with.
definitely are the only
It's
two
such a
people.
good album, though.
It really is, and I think everybody should listen to it, but whatever.
Yeah, what's it called again? Everything That I Thought It Was?
Everything I thought it was.
Great album, dude.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Great album. Future Sex Love Sound vibes.
Yeah.
Just go listen to it.
It really is great. We sing it all the time. But yeah.
Try to put Monroe Martin on. He's a black comedian at the stand, and he's like, "Yeah, man, that shit stunk," and now I feel terrible. I feel so uncool.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
But what else do we want to talk about?
Oh, I did want to get your thoughts on something that I saw where I feel like it's anytime I see these things, I get excited because it's like a little bit of sports and enough pop culture for you to be invested in it.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not like the Knicks is something you'll watch and, my teams, but I saw something where Matthew Stafford's wife did a podcast. Matthew Stafford is the quarterback for the LA Rams.
Thank you for explaining that.
He's a
I
Super
felt like
Bowl
I was
winner.
gonna know who the fuck that was.
Well, I said it, and then I'm going to explain it. If you just fucking watch your fucking mouth and wait.
Yeah.
Use patience. Then I get there. But Matthew Stafford, quarterback for the LA Rams, Super Bowl winner. His wife did a podcast. They have 4 kids together. And his wife did a podcast saying how their relationship in the beginning was not great.
Wait, so was he trying to casually date and you were all in?
Yeah, girl. Anyways, long story short, it wasn't that cute of a relationship at first. I hated him. I loved him. I dated the backup to piss him off, which worked.
Yes.
He was like,
that'll do it.
He was the bad boy too. Like Matthew's so sweet and Southern gentleman and all that stuff. And the backup was the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it upset him. So they lived in the same dorm because athletes lived in the same dorm, and he would see my car there. And so at one point he like waited and followed me out and got in my car and wouldn't get out.
Stop.
And he was
You're
like,
this is so hot.
I was like, this is amazing. It's working.
Yeah.
I was get out of my car and he was like, he's not right for you. And I was like, what? You can't tell me that.
But hey, why would you just
Why
say
would you
that?
admit that?
Yeah.
They're married.
Married with kids.
Yeah. So what's happened?
Yeah.
Is that he's cheated on her?
Yeah.
And I think she's trying to get him back. Why would you tell that story willingly?
Yeah, that's like
That doesn't paint anybody in a good picture.
That's Jada Pinkett Smith Red Table Talk energy.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, all of these things are things we've healed from, but
Yeah. Let's.
I didn't like the way you spoke to me in the kitchen the other day.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to sit down. We're gonna talk about this entanglement.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sit down in August.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will be bald.
Yeah, I'll be bald and I'll see you at the red table. Oh yeah, but yeah. So I think for her to divulge that all the years later, I can understand the desire to be open and transparent about the truth of your life, because you're living with these things and over, decades, and what I'm hoping is a good relationship, you've probably come to grips with the truth of how you met and what your story is.
Totally.
And you want to be honest about that, but I think
But now you're the court of public opinion.
Yeah.
And who the fuck? Why now? All people are going to be talking about is that.
and that's all they
And
are talking
also,
about.
like, it's one thing if you're comfortable in this and whatever, but it's like, your kids are going to have to grow up and see
Yeah.
this. And regardless if you're open with them or not, it's just like, come on.
Yeah.
Nobody really wants to hear that.
Yeah.
It's no one's business. I just think it's super weird. I don't know. It feels like she did it to
Yeah,
get him back
a
for
little
something.
spiteful, for sure.
To be spiteful. And if she didn't, I mean, I smell a divorce on its way.
Yeah, it's 'cause-
I hope she signed a prenup.
It's divorce worthy because, I mean, you're a football player. Your identity is your masculinity, and your wife basically gets out there and just screams that you're a cuck. And like literally, and that's not a good look for you. You got to command the respect of 51 other homophobic men in that locker room, and they're not going to respect you when they hear your wife has been fucking your back up at any point. I agree with you 100%, but I do disagree. It's like we don't want to hear this because I think we do.
I do
kind of
want to hear it. I'm actually glad she did.
I kind of do. People are like, oh, we don't need to know your business. We don't want to know your business. Yeah, we do. And I want your business to become my business. I want to throw it in my group chat and make fun of you.
Yeah,
You're a rich
absolutely.
man. You've won a Super Bowl. You're a millionaire. You're handsome, but you're a cuck.
But yeah.
So fuck you.
Yeah.
Now I'm the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you'd probably be surprised how many times that actually happens.
Oh, I'm sure it happens all the time, especially guys in power or, you know, with some type of power. Then I'm sure they come to love it. It makes them feel human.
Yeah. I don't know. I could not. I'm also just a most private person.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I know I say that and we used to talk about shit on the podcast,
That's
but
true.
like, there's obviously a lot of shit we don't talk about.
Yeah.
And I would never. And I don't know why. I don't know why her first opportunity to like do an interview, she was like, let me tell you about my husband.
Yeah. Because I didn't even know what his wife looked like.
Nothing.
I ain't never seen her make a statement before.
I mean, I didn't know who he was, so I definitely didn't know who she was.
Yeah, so it's like for her, this is like her coming in the gate. This is a fucking bold decision.
What she's probably did, she probably knows her marriage is on the fritz, and she's like, let me get this reality TV show in the works.
Facts. She should be a real housewife at this point.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of like basketball. Usually it's like football players that are no longer playing, I feel like.
Yeah. He's towards the tail end of his career. I'm sure
then
there's
it'll probably
reality
work.
TV in her future because that was, I mean, you know, she showed up for 44 seconds, but she fucking delivered.
Yeah, she did.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
get her on the show because she won't hold anything back.
Yeah, I mean there's a deep. It's like when DJ Envy's wife, like when they went on tour talking about how he couldn't make her come.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it's like wait, why are they talking about that? It's because this motherfucker was cheating horrendously. With
Yeah.
Erica Mena and a multitude of other women.
Yeah,
So
bought her an ass.
Yeah, and you know what?
But yeah, that's I cannot even imagine.
I don't think Batman could have beat that information out of me. The truth on unsolicited.
Unsolicited is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think being in stand-up comedy has taught me that your truth is your truth and it's important, but you're also in a place where you're being constantly judged by everybody.
Yeah.
And they're looking for the joke. You can't give it to them willingly. Unless you have better jokes about it than they're going to come up with.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Does this woman have no access to social media?
Yeah.
Like to do that, I'm like, you must have you've never been on Twitter.
Yeah.
You've never been in the comments.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
There's no way she told her husband before she said that shit that she was going to go on the podcast and say that.
Absolutely not. There's no way, because I'm sure he would have been like, tell them to take it out or like paid them to take it out or whatever.
I bet you the podcast producers were like fucking Seth Rogen in the interview.
At the interview, as it's happening, they're like, keep asking questions. Keep it rolling. Oh my God.
Whose dick was bigger?
Yeah. Literally, I don't understand. I really don't. People like get in front of a mic and they just start divulging, and people, I'm sure that sounds crazy because we do that too.
Yeah, all the
and I'm
time.
sure there's people that think that what we do is crazy.
It's true.
To the level that we do it.
For sure.
And you know, and I also feel like a lot of stuff is rooted in joke. Hers was 100% serious.
Yeah.
She's just telling you a story.
Yeah.
And make no mistake, if you mess up, I will tell lies, but I will tell them like they're the truth on a podcast.
Facts.
And then I'll go onto our YouTube and I'll delete this episode so nobody knows that I'm lying.
Facts. No, even if you keep it up, like for you, if I ever mess up and for whatever reason it doesn't work, the world already knows. Like the first thing they're gonna find out, tiny dick, 100%, 100%. Tiny dick never came. That's what if I was a woman, that's card number one.
Yeah.
Tiny dick never came. Why'd you stay? Because I'm a good person.
No, that's been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to say.
What's the first lie you go for?
I think what she did, something like, you know, I fucked his friend and he knew it, but he begged me and I was like, fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, what do you think would hurt my ego the most? Like, give me the lie. Give me the lie.
That's what I think I would say. I would be like, you know, I started dating him and he was so obsessed with me and I was like, leave me alone. I even fucked his friend and tried to get him away from me and he wouldn't.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he begged for me back and I was like, I guess I'll do this. And, you know,
who would the friend be? I'll bleep it out.
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
I'll say it.
Who?
Paul Valdez Rodriguez, that's for you. Go read the lips on that one, Pop. You can't do it. I'm a secretive kid.
You understand?
But yeah, that was some trifling work. And you know, you got to make sure your partner's happy because you can't be going out and cutting each other's legs out on a podcast. Motherfucker, I can't imagine being Matthew Stafford in the off season. I'm a breadwinner. I'm a good father. I'm a great husband. And then I'll be like, bitch, what?
Why did you say that?
I haven't even beat you this week.
Stupid.
My CTE isn't even kicking in
Yeah.
yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's gonna trigger. That's a tough one. But you know, I'm sure they'll make it through it.
Yeah.
You know, but
Or they won't.
Or they won't.
And she'll do more podcasts and we'll learn more.
And we'll learn more, and that'll be our on our Alright So Boom next week. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys are listening, you ever want us to talk about a specific topic that's going on, that's trending, drop it in the comments. We have a Google link that's always up. Go in the Google link. Tell us what you want to talk about. Give us suggestions, anonymous confessions, and then we'll talk about it. And we have plenty of things to talk about in our last segment.
Yes.
Our favorite segment where we give you guys a prompt and you guys came through correct.
Yes.
And that segment is called
That's What They Saying.
And this week we asked you guys for your most embarrassing work stories.
Yeah.
And you guys came through, you delivered. We're going to go through them with you, but I think we're going to tell a couple stories of our own first.
Yeah. Do you want to start?
I'll go first. And this was embarrassing for me. It would have been worse if somebody noticed, because, working in school, you're around kids, and kids are very honest.
Kids are the worst. You never want to make a mistake around a kid.
Dog, kids, they make a mistake, or like kids, for as bad as these students were, like academically, so perceptive.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They picked up shit on me that I didn't even know I had as an insecurity. Like this student I used to like talk about my bald spot, and I was cool about it, but it's not a bald spot. But I've had to love myself enough to get here. But she said, Miss Mendoza, you have a bald spot. Why you got a bald spot? Ew, you got a bald spot. You losing your hair? And I'd be like, no, it's not a bald spot. Or like, yeah, I got a bald spot. You guys got me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I would come home and be like, yo, am I going bald for real? And it's like,
it's just the way your hair grows.
And bro, but like they picked up on shit like that. So I say this embarrassing story because it's embarrassing, but thank God they didn't pick up on it, or otherwise I would have quit way before I did.
Yeah.
So teaching, it's like a Wednesday. It's maybe the springtime, getting towards the back end of the year. I go to the deli to have a lunch, and at this time I was just getting chicken over rice. At the deli. They just had a chicken over rice, little white sauce,
I know,
little red sauce. Had a good time eating it up. I dog it maybe like 6-7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you do.
And
one thing JC's never going to do is leave leftovers.
Yeah. And the other thing about me, whatever it is that goes in my body
will come immediately out.
Will come out immediately.
Yeah.
I when I'm thinking about food, I get the shits.
Yeah.
When I taste food, I smell food, I get the shits. Like everything runs through my body. I need a doctor. I don't have insurance. It's what it is. And I eat this chicken over rice, and I'm in the back of my classroom. I'm not teaching this period. It's my off period, but there is a class going on. Mm-hmm. And, I'm eating my food. I'm chilling. I'm done. I'm scrolling now. A couple farts come in. I have no problem farting. But sometimes when you're a man, you're in your 30s, fart comes on, knocks at the door. You answer it, and a little bit of shit comes out.
That's crazy.
A little bit of shit.
I don't know.
Sharted. I fully sharted.
I don't know what's wrong with men.
I don't know
but
either.
Every man I know, every straight man I know, has shit himself.
Which is ironic, because you would think it'd be the gays, because they got the poppers running through them. So like, which is not like, I'm not. It's just like that's an asshole opener.
No. I know, but it's just because you guys are gross.
Yeah.
You guys are like, oh, I can't drink milk. Well, I'm gonna have it every single day.
Yeah, and we also, we're trying to be so straight that we don't realize how important asshole control is. So like, I think I have control of my asshole. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't fucking work it out enough. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy to me.
I don't know what exactly is going on. So I think
it's like a learned skill.
Well, then why don't the gays shit their pants?
Why don't I shit my pants?
I think we all know. Spoiler alert.
Okay. Yeah,
spoiler alert. I get in that thing and I spoiler.
Yeah.
Alert. Yeah, whatever. I get in your butt. It's not a big deal. And then so I said, I said that to say, like, I farted. A little bit of shit came out, but it was like wet. It was like wet poop, and I was sitting down, and like my cat. I was wearing khakis. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing chinos, tan chinos. If it's my black pants, it happens.
No, you can't walk around with like wet shit.
Nobody ever wants to walk around with shitty pants, Samantha. But I'm telling you, there's a difference in the visibility.
Yeah. And
my pants were high visibility.
Yeah.
So I immediately walk up, leave the classroom. Thank God nobody sees it. I'm going to the bathroom downstairs. I'm like, I think I shit my pants. I don't know. I'm running downstairs, and a couple students are like, yo, Mr. Mendoza, what's up, Mr. Mendoza? I'm like, yo, I got to see y'all later. Run to the bathroom. I take a toilet paper, and I just touch it to the back of my pants. Shit. Not a lot, but enough. I look at my pants. Shit. Little poop stains. Thank God it was like like maybe spring. So in the afternoon, it's way too hot to wear sleeves, but in the morning you need them. So I had a hoodie and I just tied it around my waist, and that's how I walked around for the rest of the day.
You didn't clean your pants?
I tried to, but there's still
Oh, it's
poop.
stained. Okay, I
There's
thought you were walking around
stain
with
still.
like wet
No,
shit on
but
your
there's
pants.
like a shit. Like I tried to clean it, but there's shit. There's shit residue in my pants and my boxers.
Yeah.
So I'm just walking around shitty ass with a fucking like a girl who had her period for the first time.
Yeah.
With a fucking sweater around my waist, just trying to make it through the fucking day.
Yeah.
And thank God I did, and nobody saw it. So it was embarrassing, but it could have been way worse.
Yeah.
So that's my embarrassing story.
Is my worst
Yeah.
nightmare.
And that lets you know how bad and nasty, like that's how fucking gross my life is, because it was bad, but it wasn't my worst nightmare. Nobody saw it. I feel like I was the perfect soldier to handle that.
Yeah.
Tough stuff.
I have a story where well, they definitely knew, but so I was working at a hair salon. It was my last day.
Last day.
And I was...
Last day would be a great time for something bad to happen, though.
Totally. Or it wasn't my last day. I'm sorry. It was my last week.
Last week. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't my last day, but it was my last week. And I had on these like over the knee boots, and it was in a brownstone. I feel like I might have told the story before, but the steps to go to the basement where we had to like wash towels and stuff.
Yeah.
The guy who owned the salon like built the steps.
Yeah.
So it was not up to code.
No.
The steps it was like a ladder that you had to walk down.
Yeah.
And I used to say all the time like I'm gonna fall on these steps one day.
So
Yeah. And so I did.
Yeah.
And they
manifested it though.
They were so steep, and there was like a whole shelf on my right with like hair products, like extra stuff. And like as I'm falling, I had like a laundry bag in my hand. I'm tripping, and I go to like grab onto the shelf to like hold on, but I can't. So I end up knocking over, I don't know, 30 bottles
of
stuff. Yeah, just like as I'm falling, and then I'm just ass in the air, falling down this.
Wait, how are you falling?
I went to grab. People who are just listening.
Walking down.
I'm walking down. The shelf is on my right.
Okay.
Right, and it goes straight across, but the steps are like this. And as I'm falling, I go to grab the thing, but I don't, and like I fall forward, and my hand is on the
you're
shelf.
Falling forward.
I fell forward.
Oh, I thought it was like a slip down.
No, I think I like missed the step because they were so.
So your momentum took you head first.
Head first.
Oh my God.
So I knock all these products off. Now the salon is small, and it was like where the steps were was also like a fake wall they built. So there's not even a ceiling. Everyone in the salon can hear. So I knock all these bottles down, and I'm ass in the air coming down the steps. Like every step.
So what are your hands are going down?
Now my hands come down, but before like my knee is down. So now I'm like this, and I go all the way down, and I land on the floor, and I popped up immediately.
Were there people down there?
So no one was down there, but everyone in the salon hurts. Everyone's like, oh, so like, Samantha, are you okay? And there's just fucking hair products everywhere. My knees are brown because like the steps were filthy. And I got up and I was like, no, I just hit something over. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like totally.
Samantha, you okay? Yeah, just a concussion. Why y'all making a big deal?
I'm like, what? They're like, everyone heard the loudest thump, and I'm like, I meant to do that. Yeah. So my knees, by the way, are killing me. They're like purple. They're cut open. But like I have pants on so no one can tell. I go to the bathroom and we're like, you know? And then I text David to get, I'm like, oh my God, David, I just fell on a flight of steps and I want to die. And like, he just writes back just a million ha-has. And I'm like, I needed this. So that happened. That was one. And then another one was at my, the job I was at a really long time. And we used to go out a lot.
Yes.
Which I think I've also mentioned on here. Like I used to be drunk consistently.
Yeah, that was your college.
Yes. So it was a Friday, and Fridays like we didn't go out. We always went out on Fridays. So it was like lunchtime, and we were going out for like a liquid lunch, and it would always be most of the office, but there would be a couple people that would never come. So like one of them was our accountant, and he was like an older dude. He's like in his 60s.
Yeah, he would never come.
Never ever come. And so we went out, and usually I would like take my bag because I knew I'd probably leave from lunch.
Yeah.
But somebody had to come back for something, so we ended up coming back earlier than I suspected, but I'm fucking half in the bag.
Yeah,
I'm 3
wasted.
margaritas in. Yeah. I'm wasted. No work is getting done. I'm sitting in my boss's office that I was cool with, like my legs on his desk. Like me and Gail are having a great time. And then our accountant, who is a like 5'2", 60-year-old man, not like an attractive guy or anything. Super nice. He comes to like the office that I'm sitting in and he's like, I'm probably gonna head out soon. I'm gonna call it an early day. I'm like, oh cool. So he goes back into his office, and now it's like springtime, where like, you know, it's one of those where it's like you might leave the house and it's cold, but then the sun is out and now it's so hot.
Yeah.
So he comes back in the office and he's like, he has his jacket on. He's like, is it what's the weather like outside? Like, should I wear this jacket? And as he's saying, he's like walking away. And it was an open office concept. So he's like walking away. The whole office is there. And he's like, should I wear this? I'm like, no, you don't need that. And I'm like, take it off. And then in my head, I thought everyone was going to start chanting. So I started chanting at this 60-something-year-old 5'2" man. And I'm like, take it off. Take it off. And I did it.
Just you?
It's just me. And Gail and David are looking at me. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like we're at a game or something. We're in the middle of a fucking corporate office.
And what did he do?
He just turned around and like smiled, and I'm like, oh my God, I've Me Too'd someone.
Oh, you bombed, dude.
No, my friends thought it was funny, but I thought everyone
but nobody in the office joined you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's like Will Ferrell streaking in Old School. It was hilarious, but he fucking tanked. Nobody went with him. It was an absolute miserable failure. You can't start a chant, get nobody to join in, and be like, no, I fucking killed. No, you didn't, dude.
Yeah. So I bombed, and and then I was so drunk, and then we went back out for drinks after, and then I went to go get my nails done, and I'm sitting in my nail thing, and I'm like finally getting sober, and like I remember doing that, and I'm like, no. And I text Gail, I'm like, did this happen the way that I'm remembering it? And she's like, oh, absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and so I put up the box today asking most embarrassing work story, and Gail just wrote, take it off, take it off. I chanted it like 4 times. Like I gave people, I was like, oh, people are typing.
Yeah.
Let me give them a chance.
Damn.
So I just Me Too'd a 5'2", 60-year-old man in my office.
You think he was bricked up when you did it?
No, I think it was uncomfy.
Yeah.
When I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why you never got a raise at that company.
Yeah. He's also the same guy that one time he was in the office with me and David, and he's talking to us, and I look, and he has, you know, like a sign here sticker they put on like on his contact. It was on his crotch. So I'm like, no way. And then I like look at David, and he sees it too. We're trying not to look at it. It was hysterical.
Guys, we're a mess. Yeah, you know, it's work. Embarrassing things happen. You go there, you spend most of your time there. Plenty of embarrassing things happen. They're not all as bad as Samantha's. But we got plenty more from our faithful listeners.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
I got one that says, I spoke to a customer in a British accent because she had one.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah?
First time I ever really spoke to somebody with a British accent was babysitting. I was going to babysit somebody. I had like a babysitting like dynasty.
How old are you?
I was probably like 15.
Okay.
And this lady calls me and she asked me to babysit her son. And I was like, oh, that'll be just fine. And then I was like, what am I doing? And I was on the phone and she didn't say anything about it. So I just was like, as I said it, I was like, why am I speaking back to her in that accent?
That's crazy. That's insane. People really got to not do that. I do have friends that used to order Chinese food in Chinese accents.
Well, that's great. I didn't do it to like make fun of her. I just was like, I had never heard a British accent really. I don't think in real life. So I was like, holy shit. And I just did it back. Like not on purpose. Like I felt like that's what I had to do.
What would you do if you were trying to get service somewhere and somebody's like, oh yeah, I can of course do that for you. I can help you.
Well, if they were 15, I'd give them the benefit of the doubt. I was 15 years old.
Yeah, and then what if they were like...
I'm cultured now.
What if they were, what the fuck are you fucking talking about? Oh, my own.
Yeah, grab my fucking ball, busted my balls all fucking day.
Yeah, that's a wild one. I would be embarrassed of that. I don't know how to play it off. You got to, at that point, do you stop, drop it, or do you commit fully?
No, I said that. I said that'll be just fine.
That was just 418.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh my God. And then she just kept talking, and then I was like, I had to tell myself, do not speak like her.
Yeah, she probably hung up the phone. She was like, I didn't know he was going to hire a fucking retard.
She still let me babysit kids.
Just let the tards get one. All right, here we go. I got another one that said, I told one of my patients congrats because I thought she was pregnant.
No.
She wasn't.
What kind of a patient? You're a bad doctor. How do you not know she wasn't pregnant?
Yeah,
he's a podiatrist.
That's one that I've seen on I've seen it on too many TV shows.
You can never ask or congratulate somebody if you don't 100% have full, like if you don't know they're not pregnant.
Yeah.
You can't just, congratulations just because you think.
Yeah.
There has to be some
So
sort
has
of.
there ever been a situation where you thought somebody might be pregnant, but you weren't sure?
A lot.
Yeah. So what is your line of questioning when
I
that
don't.
happens?
I don't say anything.
You don't say nothing?
I don't say anything until they say like, oh, the baby. And I'm like, oh, you're pregnant?
You don't be like, girl, you are glowing.
No. I never. Oh my God.
Try to do like subtle thing. Girl, you're glowing.
No.
You're giving.
No.
Girl, it looks like somebody fucking busted inside of you a couple months ago.
No, I never do. I never say anything. I'm just like, because also people hide their pregnancies. So I'm like, I don't want to be the person that's like, are you pregnant?
Yeah, you got to try to be subtle about it.
Yeah, I don't say anything unless they say it to me. 'Cause I truthfully don't care.
In New York, girl, I'd be like, girl, you look like if you walked into a clinic in Texas, they would tell you it's too late. You look good, girl. You look
good, girl.
bountiful, full of life.
But if you want to get it done, we do allow it here.
Yeah, we do allow it here. What are you? Third trimester? Come on.
Stupid.
Yeah, all right. Somebody else told us that my laptop disconnected from the network and lost all my work before a meeting. And I look dumb as fuck.
Oh my God, that almost happened. I was working on something today and like I clicked the wrong thing and everything wiped out and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. But right before a meeting, no.
Yeah.
I would have to tell them that like I had a migraine, had to go home.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, like, I know corporate America is different, and you know, I don't have a job, so it's easy for me to say. But I feel like if something like that happens, something crazy where all my work is lost, I'd be like, guys, you're not gonna believe me, but the dog ate my laptop.
No,
so you gotta be honest. Guys, I lost everything. We're gonna have to reschedule. I know it sounds crazy. I can give you a rough draft from the top of my head, but all of my data is gone.
Yeah, and that's how you know you just wouldn't do well in corporate America.
Why is honesty not the best policy?
Because they want what they want because they're paying you for a job, and if you don't do it, they don't give a fuck. They're not giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I guess that's because that's, you know, I'm used to doing the work and then getting paid, but in corporate America, you've been paid already. You should be doing the work.
They don't give a fuck.
There's no excuse. Double save it, put it on a hard drive.
Shouldn't have pressed that button, I guess.
That's true. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
But the last one I got was I was mid-happy dance in the back room and my boss walked in. And we weren't cool like that.
Here's my unpopular opinion. People who do a happy dance?
Yeah.
What are you, Barney?
Yeah.
Fuck off. What are you talking? Grow up. Who's doing a happy dance?
Yeah, you shouldn't be fired because you're doing a happy dance. You should be fired because you're probably a pervert. What are you doing, cuz?
A happy dance?
You're
I've definitely
grown
been
up.
like excited about something, but like a happy dance?
Yeah. Nah, man. I mean, you know, shit, man. These motherfuckers is crazy. All right. And actually, no, we got one more for soft launch and then I'll let you get into yours. Last one I got is I ripped my pants when I was climbing the metal shelves at work.
Oh my God. I've had my button fly off at work.
What?
That was when I gained a lot of weight.
Your button flew off?
Did I not tell you that? I
Yeah,
hit Gail.
you did.
We were in the elevator. I had just kind of started my job. I was like 2 months in. I was in a horrendous place in my life, and I was, for the first time in my life, putting on weight.
Yeah.
And I couldn't control it. I was like 30 pounds heavier than I am. I was so big for my body.
Yes.
And I was wearing pants that didn't fit because I didn't have anything that fit. And I'm like talking to Gail in the elevator, and my button just flies off my pants and it hits her.
Oh my God.
And then she was like, "What was that?" And then I was like, "Oh, that was my rock bottom." That's what I said. I was like, "That was rock bottom." I was like, "I need to lose weight."
That's so funny.
And she's like, "No, you look great." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself."
It's funny because you feel like that was the biggest you ever were, but you don't know this, but every time a button flies off of a white woman's pants, a Jamaican rises up in the middle of the night like, where I should go?
100%.
Yeah, girl, me just want to squeeze ya.
Oh my God, yeah. So that was super embarrassing.
That's funny though. Damn, that is embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay. Someone said got super drunk at a work dinner and ended up puking all over the bathroom. I mean, who hasn't been there, done that?
Yeah, all over the work bathroom
No,
though?
not the work bathroom.
Is that what she said?
Puking all over the. Got super drunk at a work dinner. No, but then like your coworkers know you threw up. Like that's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing, dude. I don't know why
I've never thrown up in a like outside of. I've gotten home and thrown up.
Nobody that I've ever worked with have seen me have a good time.
Oh,
100%.
yeah. I love having a good time with coworkers.
I hate it.
I love for them to find out that I'm fun.
Yeah.
It's such a fun thing.
I don't want to give any of people that I work with the satisfaction of knowing how cool I am outside.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
It just makes your day go by faster. But then another one. At an interview, going to shake hands, her, "Hi, my name is Lisa." Me, "Hi, my name is Lisa." My name is not Lisa.
Yeah, I've never done no shit like that. But
I've never said the wrong name, but I've definitely done how are you? Good. How are you? Good. How are you?
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah. All right. Well, it's also like or when somebody at fast food, Jesus Christ, my love.
Just keep going. There's people that are listening.
Sorry, Samantha.
Didn't see that I just spilled a drink
Samantha
all over
just
my
spilled
mouth.
literally all over herself.
Yeah. It's gonna have to lick it off.
Yeah.
It's on my titties.
But on the Patreon, I'll do it. That's how we'll start the Patreon episode off, with your titty in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
What are we, Hannah Burner and Des Bishop?
Oh!
You understand?
Shit. God damn, Samantha. You can't do that. She pays the bills.
What?
Oh, no, they're married.
They're married, and
Oh,
she
yeah,
did that
that's
on
right.
camera. He said, "Show me your titty,"
Yeah.
and then she showed it. He said, "Come here," and he put it in her mouth.
That's
mouth.
probably the greatest marriage origin story
Yeah.
documented ever.
Yeah.
They pretty much got the whole motherfucking thing. That's crazy. What a time. But shit, no, but I've like ordered food and they'd be like, all right, enjoy your food. I'm like, all right, you too. You know, shit like that.
I've done that.
So it happens, man. That's embarrassing. One time at a job interview, I was interviewing for Nintendo, and I'm a big ass group interview, and I had a good time. I did a good job, and the last thing was like, all right, what's your favorite Nintendo game? And everybody's saying these basic ass games. Oh, I love Mario. I love this. I love that. Everything's super basic, and I was like, man, it's Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
Jesus.
And they were like, that's Sega. And I was like, well,
I don't have this job, do I?
and I didn't.
Yeah, well,
And
of course not.
It's funny because Chike Ubu put me up for it. And he was like, bro, what happened? I was like, I don't know, man. I blacked out, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What are you gonna do? I cannot believe that when you told me
But
that,
it's also like, motherfucker, get over yourself, bro.
babe. That's like saying your favorite pair of Nikes are Yeezys.
Yeah, that's true.
You
But
know
it's
what I
also
mean?
like, hey, maybe that's something I would learn in training, on the job. Do you hire me for the knowledge I already have or the knowledge you're going to instill in me? I'm not saying this to get a point back. I'm saying this to make myself feel better. That's what it is. Suck my dick.
The first time you ever told me that we were passing by the Nintendo store,
Yeah.
and then you told me that, and I was like, "You didn't do that." You're like, "Oh no, 100%, I did."
100%. I thought I killed it. I was like, yeah, I thought
You're
I
like, "I'm
slayed
about
it.
to get paid."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did not.
$8 an hour.
Yeah, 8.25. Not even good enough for Rockefeller Center. They wouldn't rock with the fella. Just what it is.
Yeah, it's just how it had to be. Okay, and then another one that says, "Fell backwards in front of my boss." That's embarrassing.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers is clumsy. They falling and shit.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Showed up with a hickey at work that I tried covering up with a loose turtleneck. All I got, my manager playfully ripped me because it was an open secret that I was seeing a coworker.
Damn.
Damn.
That must have been at a fucking restaurant or some
Yeah,
shit. That
yeah.
shit don't even count, bro. They don't give you your paycheck unless you're fucking a coworker at a restaurant.
You have to be fucking a coworker. at a
Everybody at the restaurant is the restaurants are the horniest place.
restaurant. I remember walking into the bathroom at Applebee's
Yeah.
and after the hours and people fucking in the bathroom.
Dog, my thing, people in New York is like, oh, dating in New York is so hard. I can't
Work
meet
in a
nobody.
restaurant.
Quit your job, work in a restaurant,
Yeah.
and fucking, you'll find somebody to fuck you.
Yeah.
They might be a fucking 19-year-old Mexican, but they'll fuck you. All right? That's just the truth.
what it is.
Everybody's fucking at
Yeah,
the
restaurants I think have to be one of, honestly, any job like that where like no one's really taking seriously. Every job I worked at, movie theater,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody's having sex.
It's also, for you think it's important for your coworkers to know you're fun out of time. It's also very important for your coworkers to know that you fuck. All right? That's important. And now everybody's so sensitive about everything. You can't say, hey, toots, nice rack. So you can't let your coworkers know in the way that you used to be able to. So you got to walk in. You've got to have a hickey. You got to have a hickey. You're not hurting nobody. Now people know you fuck. It's what it is.
Yeah. When was the last time you've had a hickey?
Shit. A hickey, man? I remember the first time I had a hickey.
I don't think I've ever had a hickey.
No?
I don't think I don't think so.
Did you ever get mono?
No.
I was so mad I didn't get mono as a kid.
I always thought that was like a fucking like an urban legend.
Mono?
No, and I know it isn't because my brother had mono.
Damn,
but
he's a
he
cool
didn't get
dude.
it from that. No. He got like he almost died. He got mono that turned. He had a strep throat that would left. He didn't have insurance, so it was left untreated. Turned into mono that turned into what do you call it? When you have water in your lungs,
I have no idea. Dude.
pneumonia.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was really bad.
How old was he?
Like in his early 20s, he had to be like
damn.
hospitalized.
Not cool at that point.
No, he was. It wasn't because of that.
Mono age is like fucking
High school.
14 to 17.
Yeah.
That's mono. When you had the motherfuckers that had to miss 2 weeks because of mono, I was
Yeah,
like, fuck.
I know.
man.
It was
They get
COVID.
to miss school and they're making out with bitches, bro.
Yeah.
That's up.
Yeah.
I never caught mono and everybody knew I wasn't getting none.
That was not, well, also I went to an all-girls school, so no one had mono.
That was probably the most like suburban high school thing about my
Yeah.
experience is like, damn, motherfuckers had mono.
I feel like mono was not in the city.
Mono was in the burbs.
Was in the burbs. I know because Gail, I've been mentioning a bunch of this. The girl I worked with, that's also my friend. She lived in Pennsylvania. She got mono, gave it to her high school boyfriend. He got it so bad, his liver. He had to have a surgery on his liver.
Damn, son, but it's worth it because motherfuckers know that you're making out, and that's important at that time.
Yeah.
That's like the whole game at that time for a little bit. You know, even there was kids, having sex way too early, but the makeout was always a good way to let motherfuckers know you was there and that you were dangerous. Yeah. So I didn't get mono, but I pulled up with a hickey once to the my summer basketball clinic.
Yeah.
And my coach was like, "Oh shit, okay, Mendoza dating a vampire," and then he let me start because I was a man.
You were a man.
Yeah, I wasn't, but he thought it. So
I think I've had someone like people try to give me, and I'm like, this isn't. It doesn't feel good.
No. It's a little painful.
Yeah, so stop.
Yeah.
Not
it's
into
like,
it.
marking territory, high school, it's a thing.
I guess it is.
Girl, I could hick you up right now.
I definitely gave a lot of hickeys.
Yeah?
I wasn't like, well, so my mom would kill me.
Ew. So what were you acting like you're so fucking high and mighty on hickeys? You're out giving them out
Guys
like
always wanted
Tuesday.
hickeys. They're like, give me a hickey.
Yeah, because everybody's got to know that I got some. You understand?
I was like, okay.
How many hickeys have you given out?
Countless.
Countless?
Hickeys?
Countless? Bitch, that's a body, you fucking whore. What are you talking about? Countless?
When you're a teenager,
motherfucking count them up.
I don't know.
Were you just getting hickeys to every Tom, Dick, and Harry?
No, but like that was like a thing. Like my high school boyfriend wanted me to leave him hickeys.
That's one. Countless?
Oh, are we talking about boys or how many hickeys?
How many boys?
Oh, like 2.
Damn, son. I feel like Matthew Stafford out this motherfucker.
I'm like,
Lillian! No, I'm kidding, baby. That's what countless. Bro,
I thought you meant how many hickeys. I'm like, I don't know.
The hickey sticky?
No, I thought you meant how many I've left. I'm like, I don't fucking know, but I was like on 2 guys.
Yeah.
But that was such a stupid thing.
It is, but I think it's cool. I would respect my coworker if she came in with a hickey or he came in with a hickey. I'd be like,
well, I think at a certain age.
Yeah, now
like if someone has a hickey in their 30s, it's like, what the are you fucking a high school student?
Who are you? Who do you think you are? Fucking Drake? Wop, 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 wop. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, what, you coming in here with mono?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's nuts. Okay, so we got other one that said, I told my boss I threw my back out, and this motherfucker said, tell the Russian to go easy on you, because she was married to a Russian guy.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, shout out to your boss. Just gave you a fucking line on a fucking lawsuit. That's a crazy one.
That is absolutely insane.
You can't say that.
No. And then she wrote another one that said, same boss also called me ghetto once for no reason.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This guy was who was her fucking boss? Louis J. Gomez? Were you working at Legion of Skanks?
Yeah, working at Gas Digital. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, another one that said, I did that one already. Oh no, that was it. Oh no, I'm sorry. Mia wrote us one, and I took a picture of it.
Mia.
I'm like, I knew I had more.
Mia.
And then,
Mia.
Okay. So you need a key to get into the public bathroom at work. This woman was trying to get in while I was getting out, but I didn't hear her unlocking the door because the hand dryers are so loud. Anyway, I pulled the door open. The key she had was on a lanyard around her neck. So I pulled the door open. Her key got stuck and she fell into the bathroom.
Oh my God. What a nightmare.
What a nightmare for that woman.
Yeah.
Because if I have to fall on a floor, I don't want it to be a bathroom.
Also, what are you doing putting the lanyard around your neck, you sick fuck? It's a public bathroom. What kind of sicko puts wears, like, I would wear, like, my lanyard for, like, my college ID.
Yeah.
That was mine. This is, how many fucking necks? This is a bathroom.
This is a bathroom. I feel 100%, and I have no proof of this, but my dad would put it around his neck.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, of course he would, dude. That's insane, though.
Yeah.
God, that's way more embarrassing for her.
That's so
If somebody had a lanyard around their neck and they hit their head and fell into the bathroom while I was getting out, I would step over them like Allen Iverson.
Yeah, you fucking loser.
Pathetic fucking weirdo. Take your lanyard off.
Take your lanyard off. Because that is weird because it is a public bathroom. So, like, you have to probably grab that key from somewhere. So, like, in the 10 steps it took you to get to the bathroom, you're like, let me put this around my neck.
Yeah, that's an insane
This shit's going to be wild. I'm going to need to put this on. I'm going to need both hands for this one.
I got to take my shirt off, but I keep my lanyard on. That's insane.
Okay, then our final one. From one of our favorites, Nika. Okay, so
Niks.
So we have these weekly patient cases. She said this isn't work. It's school, but she's like, I go to school and I don't get paid for what she does, but she's in, I think med school.
Counts.
So we have these weekly patient cases we go over with a doctor who is like our group leader teacher. One time the patient case we had was about some guy who was like 80 years old and had smoked 2 packs of cigarettes a day for 60 years. And one of the kids in my group said something like, whoa, that's a lot of cigarettes. And the doctor in the group leading discussion was like, what if the patient was 80 years old and had been smoking 4 packs of cigarettes for 65 years?
Sheesh.
I whispered to the person next to me, I'd be amazed they'd still be alive. The doctor then points to himself and says, that would be me.
Oh, shit.
And the whole room was silent, and I wanted to fling myself out of the 4th story window.
Oh.
And then she said, side note, the doctor was like an old school Southern guy, OBGYN, and said he used to dress up to work at his practice as on Halloween as Hugh Hefner and have his nurses and staff dress up as Playboy bunnies, which is once again why I support my thesis that OBGYN is for the girls, gays, and theys. # Happy Pride.
Damn. I mean, my shit with that guy was like, yeah, that was me. It's like, that's like when a white woman gets up, like when it's like when Kelly Clarkson's like, and who's going to clean their toilets? Like, that's not a flex, guy.
Yeah.
You're playing undercover boss.
That wasn't Kelly Clarkson. That was Kelly Osbourne. Put some respect on Kelly Clarkson.
No. My bad. Gang. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, you're
if you
trying
don't want to let Latinos into this country, who's going to clean your toilets, Donald Trump?
Yeah, like, you sneaky motherfucker. Don't flex because you beat lung cancer, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're making people feel bad because you beat cigarettes. That's still a fucking weird thing to do.
And it's also like, hey, we're doctors. We're training in science. Like, I think science shows you should be dead.
Yeah.
You're a miracle. Why are we wasting our time on all these things? Let's talk about your miracle case.
Yeah, plus everybody knows doctors judge their patients. It's what it is. Everybody, it's what you're allowed to do. You pay all this money to go through medical school and open a practice and become a practitioner, all of that shit. You're allowed to judge your patients. Yeah. And that's why when we go in and you ask us if we've been sexually active or drinking more than 2 times a week, we
say
no. We say no, babes.
No, what's a drink?
What's a drink?
I've never had a cigarette.
Cigarettes, piss.
Yes. Serious question. He asked me to sleep with him.
Yes, with a big green cigarette in his face. No, it's just what it is. But yeah, man, don't feel embarrassed by that, Neeks. That teacher was a piece of shit. And
hopefully, I was going to say something crazy. I'm not going to say it.
Let it out. I'll let it out. We're almost at the end. Come on, I want to hear it.
I was going to say, hopefully he just does die soon.
That's okay. No. It's all right.
But him being an OBGYN, can you imagine having an appointment on...
Male OBGYN should die.
Imagine having an appointment as a woman on Halloween. You walk into your OBGYN and he's dressed as Hugh Hefner and his nurses are just like Playboy bunnies. I would be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, the only thing worse...
Did I dream this up? This is a porn and I love it.
This is crazy. Only thing worse...
Where are the vibrators?
Stupid idiot. Only thing worse than seeing your OBGYN dressed up as Hugh Hefner is your OBGYN and a bunch of fake neck tattoos and you walk in the office and he's just standing there like...
Yeah. For all the people that are listening, he's doing the sheesh.
Yeah, sheesh. Yeah, I'll be forgetting we're not only a visual podcast, but we're an audio podcast, and we're also a finished podcast, ladies and gentlemen. That'll do it for episode 52. Thank you so much for listening. That's going to do it for us.
Yes,
Please.
but if you've enjoyed us, you can come see us on July 6th.
That's right.
Which is a Saturday at 5 p.m. at the stand. We will be there. It'll be amazing. It is July 4th weekend, so we need you guys to come out.
Yeah, we definitely need you to come out.
Because we will be an empty city, and our show will not be full if we do not have our people come out. So come out to our show. It'll be fun.
Come out to our show July 6th, 5 p.m. at the stand. If you've been waiting to come to a show, this would be a great one to come to.
Yes.
It's also probably going to be a nice, intimate experience. You're going to get some one-on-one time with the Softies. You know what? I'm going to say something. If you're listening to this podcast and you come to the show and you use the promo code Monroe, tell us, introduce yourselves, and we'll give you, this will be our official soft launch of our merch. We are selling bracelets. We'll put pictures up right here so you can see them. We're selling soft launch bracelets. They're like friendship bracelets because you're friends with us. So come to the soft launch show and we will give you a soft launch bracelet complimentary with entry. All right, because we'd love to see you there. We need to see you there, and this would be the perfect time for you to come. And if you can't, go to www.patreon.com/softlaunch. $5 a month, and you can see the show live. Not see the show live, but you can see the live show. We record it, and then we post it on the Patreon, and then you guys could see that. But and you also get this bonus episode that we're about to record. And if not, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe, tell us you love us, interact with us. We appreciate you guys. That's going to do it for episode 52. I've been JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
I'll let y'all. Peace.